All right, good morning. So here we go. First thing in the morning, and we already have an issue. What's the issue gonna be? We're about to find out. Because on the homestead, it's always something. You never know what you're gonna wake up to. That is the issue. What we have is a sheep that's decided to escape from the boundaries of its property. So let's go get it back in, and then we'll move on to fixing the problem why it's getting out. All right, now we got the sheep back in the pen, but now I'm gonna move them across the yard over to the other pen, and that'll give me time to fix the problem and show you guys what's going on with why the sheep is getting out. Hip, 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 hip. Go on, go on, go on, hip, hip, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, hip, 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 hip. Hip, hip, go on here. Hip, 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 hip. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's a little more tricky. Hip, 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 hip. Hip, 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 hip. Wasn't too bad. And sheep are in the other pasture. Now we'll move on to fixing what's going on here. All right, so here's the issues. What we got here is kind of what they call a water gap, okay? But the problem is, this part of the fence was not an issue before the neighbor put in a pond. And now his pond has created this gully, because when his pond overflows, it might, you might not be able to see how bad that is. But this is all washed out now, all along here, and then under here, and then the water kind of goes back around there, and it hits this other area here, the creek that was already here, and then goes under the fence and goes to the culvert. So when I put this fence in, my main fence here, I had a little bit of barbed wire running underneath there, and I've never really had a problem, but all of a sudden now with these batch of sheep, I've got two of the young ones who want to escape all the time. Okay, so this is what you call a water gap. Now I kind of rigged it, and these trees, branches I put in there so they wouldn't go through them, but they are, and they're pushing up. I put another piece of fence here, and hopefully you can see all this. Put another piece of fence here, kind of keep them blocked in, and they've been flipping underneath it because it's not tight enough to cause any resistance to them doing that. So I'm going to pull out all these tree limbs. I've got some cattle panels here. I'm going to cut them and get on there, and I'll check back with you guys with the progress. Now also, what we have is another water gap is right here. So I'll be repairing this water gap as well. Again, I just threw a bunch of sticks and logs and stuff in there. I put a T-post there, and we're just going to be getting this all taken care of so the sheep don't escape on me anymore on this pasture here. So I'll check back with you guys in a little bit, and we'll see how she goes. All right, so hopefully you guys can see how this came out. What I did was I took the bowl cutters and I cut some cattle panel that we already had here that was, you know, we just used for this and that or whatever. It was on the property left behind by the other owner, so we recycle it. We've been using it here and there, and now I just cut it down and fix my problem permanent, so we don't have any gaps along the fence. And as you can see, like right here with this water gap, there's little spikes sticking down, so they won't stick their head underneath there, and there's barely enough room to do it anyways, so that'll deter them a little bit. Plus all those spikes that are going all the way down, I cut them out so I could stick them in the ground so that panel won't swing. Okay, and then here we are down to the major water gap. Again, the panels are secure on the T-post, on the fence behind it, above it. Everywhere I used baling wire, so we recycled some more stuff. Super low cost fix. Probably should have done it a while ago, but really wasn't having any problems till this latest batch of lambs. We have a couple of them that they have a greatest memory. You don't think they remember stuff, but they do. And once they get out, they go right back to that spot, and they can get in and get out, and they just remember it. So now we have this all the way fixed up to there. There's no gaps underneath the ground. They won't be getting out in this area. And now we're going to move on to the other water gap. Alright, so there's the sticks and everything that I had crammed in front of the fence. I took all that out, put my cattle panels in, cut them to how I needed them, secured them with the hay wire, the baling wire, like I said. And so now we have a water gap that is secure. The sheep will not be getting out. So hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys liked the video and learned a little something. Water gaps are kind of tricky to, you know, to stay fixed. So I got another one I'll be working on. I'll do another video about it. It's much bigger. But this is just a runoff area here where the water gets really going. So you want to make sure the water can go through there. Sticks, leaves. So there is openings for that. Every once in a while I'll probably have to clean it off. But we won't have any more sheep in the neighbor's yard. So we'll recap over here real quick, and then I'll let you guys go. Appreciate you watching. Hit the like button if you like it. If you guys got any ideas about videos you want to see on the homestead, let us know. Here you go, it's part 2. As you can see, that's originally where the water comes in, but like I showed you over there, right there, there's a gully forming because of the neighbor's pond. Comes down that hill right there, and then comes out this way, and then cuts back in, ends up here. And then you can see this is a pretty good flow because they put in 2 culverts, and then these culverts cross over right to there and then runs on down the way. We have a little creek, overflow creek on the property. But we're all secure now, no more sheep escapes, and we'll talk to you guys later. It's Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug, and we'll talk to you on the next one. What do you mean real cinnamon?
What do you mean real cinnamon? Well,